14-6, 20 games into the season. Are you guys happy with that? How's this team feeling?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not unhappy with it, but yeah, it's a good start for us. I think our goal coming in wasn't to celebrate, the first 20 games, but we wanted to get off to a good start. The first 10 were a little bit rockier than the second 10, but feels like we're figuring some things out. This season is about learning and growing and kind of figuring out who we are and who we're going to be. And looking ahead, we still got a lot of things that we need to tighten up.
What role did that last game in OKC play in kind of that identity figuring out?
Well, I mean, I think they were a little bit more put together than we were at that time. They definitely kicked our butts there in the second quarter. I thought we competed, the other three quarters. So yeah, I think that obviously they were the number one team in the league last year and again this year. So it's a really good team. But we're on our way, and we just got to stay on our own journey and focus on ourselves.
What was it about that second quarter where they kind of went on that run and there was just nothing that you guys could do to stop it?
Yeah, I mean, it's both. It's hard to say which was first, but, you can't score and you can't get a stop is a recipe for disaster. So, I mean, give that team a lot of credit. They're a good team for a reason. Thought that, we're still learning, like I said, figuring things out and different rotations and different ways to play. Offensively, got to work a little bit harder against a really good defensive team and find different ways to be effective. So I think that we've gotten better since then. And obviously, you want to play your best against the best, so tomorrow should be fun.
Alperen's become really good in late game situations with the ball in his hand. Why do you think he's become, skilled and not afraid of that moment?
Well, it's just about trial and error and trial through fire at this point, you know what I'm saying? So it's good for him to get those reps and those experiences. Obviously, one-on-one, he's, one of the best in the league in terms of just being able to create a shot and create an advantage. And you add the passing in as well. I feel like giving him the ball late, we can generate a good look. We got to continue to convert and try to play at a higher efficiency as a group. But yeah, he's a good option to go to, at any time. Kind of that bailout guy. You can just throw in the ball and get a good look at any time.
When you first signed with the team and you're looking at the coaching staff and the roster, is this what you envision a team can be once y'all started to get things together?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was looking that far ahead. I think I was more so focusing on how we could shift the culture and break some of the habits and different things that guys have had up until that point with a young group. You want to lay more of a foundation. But yeah, I think that, you're seeing some of the work that we put in paying off now. We laid a good groundwork last year and trying to build on that this year. We're off to a good start, but we got to keep it going. We got a long way to go. So we just got to stay focused and keep working.
How does their defense change when it's Hartenstein instead of Chet?
I mean, obviously Chet is a little bit more of a rim protector in terms of blocking coming from weak side. Hartenstein will be more vertical, taking charges and just still being a great rim deterrent. So it's a different look, but still a good piece to add to an already good defense. So you're seeing that in the last few games with him coming back. Just how dynamic they still can be. But yes, more of the same, but obviously two different players.